I shall feast on your bones!
Hastings, 1066. The Saxon King Harold takes up a strong defensive position on Caldbeck Hill. His men form the legendary Saxon Shield Wall, blocking the road to London and forcing a frontal attack from the Normans. William waits patiently with ranks of archers, infantry and cavalry, ready to launch a three-waved attack. He has archers to weaken the shield wall from afar. Spearmen to engage the enemy in close combat. And cavalry to drive through the enemy and run down deserters. William gives his order for the first wave.
Missiles! Attack!
His archers raise their bows and fire into the shield wall.
Ready!
The battle for the English throne begins.
Units, move out!
William's favored son, Rufus, moves into position to guard the rear of the Norman army and awaits his father's call to battle.
Well met, Commander. I am Sir Robert, your military advisor. I will watch your actions on the battlefield and guide you to glory. Follow my instructions, and we will crush these Saxon dogs. Your father, Duke William, wishes your troops to guard the rear of his army and wait for his call to battle. Keep a watchful eye for any Saxons that hope to ambush our army. This is Rufus, your general on the battlefield. He is accompanied by an entourage of the finest Norman knights. Left-click on his unit. Your general is your most important unit. He commands your armies on the battlefield, giving them strength and courage to fight. When he is lost, your battle is lost. Remember, you must keep Rufus alive to conquer the Saxons. You will notice that your general has moved, but your view has not. Use the number pad on the keyboard to move your view of the battlefield. You can zoom in and out and tilt your view by using the mouse wheel. You can also move your view by pushing the mouse to the edge of the screen. The panel at the bottom of the screen shows a map. Double left-clicking on a unit card centers your view on that unit. Double left-click on your cavalry's unit card now. To get your unit somewhere quickly, double right-click on a location. Order your cavalry. You can change your unit speed of movement by pressing the unit speed toggle button. Sometimes it is necessary to run on the battlefield. However, making your troops run too often will tire them out quickly. Order your troops to march long distances and only run when you are near your enemy. You can press the Stop Current Orders button on the bottom right panel to remove. You can easily select all your units on the battlefield by... Now that all your units are selected and awaiting your... You can order your units to move into formation by holding down the right mouse button and dragging out a line on the terrain.
General! Advance!
Each of your units proudly bears the Norman banner. You can easily deselect your selected units by pressing Enter. Try this now.
Orders completed.
Use your archers first, so you can weaken the Saxon infantry. Move your mouse cursor over the approaching Saxons and right-click. When your archers are firing on the enemy, a bow and arrow icon appears on the top left of their unit card.
Archers.
When you order your archers to fire, they will move into range and then attack. Your armored sergeants are your best melee fighters.
Orders completed.
Select these spearmen now and attack the Saxons. To attack, mouse over the Saxons and right-click when your cursor changes to a sword.
Advance! Spearmen! Archers! Charge! Archers! Spearmen! Charge! Archers!
If your archers fire on a unit that is in melee with your own unit, your unit will take friendly fire from your archers. Select your archers and press the Halt button to stop them firing. You can zoom in on the action by using the mouse wheel. Try zooming in on your infantry now to see your men in the heat of battle. While your units are engaging the enemy, move your mouse cursor over your units or the enemy units for feedback on their status. You can find out who is winning and how each unit is faring.
Assemble the men!
William has called for you to join the main battle. First, you need to move your army into the main battle. Press Ctrl A.
Units, double time! Units, march!
When you have ordered your troops to move a long distance, you can increase the game speed to get them into position. When your troops are nearing their destination, press the slower button twice to return the battle to normal speed. Otherwise, you might miss important events in the battle. William has given the order for your troops to fall into line with the rest of the Norman army. First, order your archers into the front row.
March!
Now order your spearmen to move into the second row. Then move your cavalry into the third. Now run your armored sergeants in to finish off those peasants. These spearmen are highly skilled in melee and are well suited to close combat. Remember to stop your archers firing on the enemy, or your spearmen will suffer unnecessary casualties.
Spearman! Charge!
Without the peasants, the Saxon shield wall is broken and their position is weak. Order your archers to fire into the Saxon infantry now. King Harold has been caught by an arrow. Use your cavalry to chase down the routing troops. Your cavalry are fast and will catch the infantry easily. The fewer men you leave alive, the fewer you will have to deal with later. The small map on the bottom left of the screen shows the location of all the units in the battle. You can use this map to easily locate your men and the enemy. Your units are green, allied units are blue, and enemy units are red. You can double left-click a location on the map to move your view there immediately. Harold's most brave and loyal troops, his Huskarls, are still standing to fight.
By the grace of God, our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our...
Bravo, my lord! You have slain King